Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
What's up, world, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am extremely grateful to be here. It is our last regular episode of the year, 2023. My, how that year just came and went, didn't it? Like, seriously, I felt it just started, like I was just here yesterday, but wow, and that should just tell you how quick time flies. You know, for those people who don't want to do things because they might take time, look. If it took a year to do, you would have done it by now. You know what I'm saying? It'd be over and done with and finished, and you would be reaping the rewards of having done it. And that's what personal development is all about to me. It's really making the most of your time. And to do that is making the most of your decision making, man. Making the best decisions you can make for yourself, for you. So you can do more things that are beneficial to you. And that's why it's like, if I were to create a show about teaching anything, it would be about personal development. It would be about teaching you how to be the best you can be, because that's the most powerful thing you can do or become or be, is the best you that you can be. And the cool thing about being the best you that you can be, as long as you're still alive, you can still get better. So it's a never-ending goal, a never-ending process, and it's ongoing, you know, in a good way. It's not something that just doesn't end and is just horrible while you're going through it. No, the better you get, the better you are, the better you feel, the better you start doing. You know, it all comes together with how you treat you and how you do you. And that being said, I want to reflect on some of the best things that happened in 2023. For myself personally, for business, for my personal life, for the community, for society, I'm gonna give you my top 3 takeaways. I think the most beneficial things that I've learned from my business, and I'm telling you this and I'm sharing this because if it made a huge difference for me, it can make a huge difference for you. And number one, I can't stress this enough. I haven't done enough episodes, even though I've done a few on the subject. But the number one thing that I take away as one of the greatest things that happened in 2023 is one of the greatest things that I took advantage of in 2023, and is one of the greatest technological advances to date is ChatGPT. ChatGPT has changed the game in so little time. And when I say so little time, I mean instantaneously. Like, you can get on ChatGPT now and change your life now, change your business now, change your income now. You can, man. Like I said, if there's a downside to it, I don't see it yet. and that should tell you the value of it. You know, I mean, is there a downside to a calculator? You know what I'm saying? Is there a downside to your cell phone? Yeah, if you misuse anything, it can become not helpful. But what you can use it for to benefit your life, to benefit your business, to benefit whatever you're trying to do is great. If you're not on ChatGPT, you're gonna get left behind in a lot, especially if you're into content creation, if you're into marketing, if you're into writing, if you're into whatever it is you do. ChatGPT is taking over. People that are using it are becoming more productive. They're creating more. They're using their free time or the time they gain from this tool to put towards other areas in their business. I know I am. ChatGPT has made me thousands this year. And next year I'm shooting for tens of thousands just with ChatGPT. So let that sink in. You know, I mean, if you haven't yet, just at least look it up. At least play with the website. It's chat.openai.com, and that's the real website. That's the real tool. And just the free version, man. I've made thousands with just the free version. I recently got onto the plus version. So that should tell you the value of it just in being free. Just in the stuff that the free stuff, the free version can do. It's only like 3,000 word input or output, so it's not. It's super powerful. Like I'm only looking at it as not a lot of words because now I got 25,000 words I can exchange back and forth with the plus version. But if you're not using it to get ideas from, to get outlines from, to help schedule your day, to help organize some thoughts and ideas, to help put some ideas into motion by creating plans. Like if you're not using it to at least give you some suggestions on how to use it, then you're not taking advantage of what we as a people are doing now with technology. You're not like this is, for it to be this powerful and free right now. It's like it's almost too good to be true, but it's really that for those who are getting money. If you're not getting money, then it's nothing to you. Then you're getting your money's worth because it's free right now. But if you're using it to get money, then you're winning. Then you're winning right now. Then you're ahead in the game. And the sad thing is that you're right where you need to be. Because if you're not using it, you're gonna be behind. You're not even gonna be right. Like you're not even gonna be with the times. You're gonna be getting bulldozed over by people who are using this for their business because they're going to be that much more powerful. Think of an employee that writes and creates and schedules and organizes and assists in any written way. In any written way, in any legible way, working for you for free. Or at the most for $20 a month. Now, I'm not trying to sell the service because they're not kicking me back nothing, but I'm just telling you how valuable this is, how much money you can make with it in your business, in your personal life. Even if you don't have a business or not an entrepreneur, you can use this. Like, what should I do as an artist? This is where I am as an artist. Talk to it. Tell it where you are. Like, this is where I am as an artist. This is what I have done. This is what I haven't done. This is what I want to do. Where should I start? Where should I go? What should I do now? What should my next actions be? You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a chef, a mechanic, a doctor, a nurse, a pharmacist, or whatever I want, an actor, a singer, a rapper, whatever I chose to be in life, it can help me. And it can help you. Number two, taxes. The importance of paying your taxes. And I'm not saying this to everybody because everybody ain't there yet, but once your business grows to where you're really making money, you really got to organize. And I appreciate some courses I took. I didn't just give courses on entrepreneurship. I take them too. And that exposed me to not just the importance of paying taxes, but really the benefits of being legitimate. So basically, number 2 isn't just taxes. It's legitimizing your business. Legitimize your business. Get the paperwork when you're ready. I always tell people, don't worry about that starting out. If you're not going to make no money with it, there's no point in getting it a DBA'd and LLC'd. There's no point to doing that on anything that's not going to make money. So if you got an idea, make money with it now. So see if it makes money. If you make candles, clothes, gym socks, curtains, purses, it doesn't matter. Make it and see if you got a market. See if you can create some buzz. See if you can make some money. And if you can, keep making some money. And if you start really making some money, meaning you can start paying some bills and eventually might be able to pay your rent a month or two with what you're making, then you want to start legitimizing your business. Now, only because it has the potential to get to the next level. If you can pay a $500 bill every month with your business, it's worth scaling up and getting legitimized. Because if you can create $500 without fail every month, you can do that 10 times. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you do right once, you can do right multiple times. And that's what's called scaling. So anybody that's really making some regular money with what you're doing, I don't care if it's cutting grass, I don't care if it's freelance artwork, I don't care if it's editing videos. If you're making some regular money, start thinking about legitimizing what you do. Get you a seller's permit, get you a business license, start making some merchandise and product, and start selling. Because that's really whatever you do, I want you to be able to sell some product on top of whatever you do. And that's where the business license and the seller's permits are going to be very handy, because now you're not going to have as many obstacles when you really try to set up with all your product and all your success and all your brand and just be like, here I am. When you're just getting it, when you're hustling, it's hard to draw a bunch of attention to yourself. You really don't want to. You're really trying to be where I can just put all this back in my trunk and drive off. But when you're getting money, you wanna set up. You want to tell everybody you're here. You want to be able to put ads in the paper and in the bulletins and on the billboards and on the signs and the bus stops or whatever, and just tell people that you exist without having to face problems and challenges. So number 2 is definitely legitimizing your business. Well, that's what I got for me, legitimizing my business. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just telling you what works for me at the point I'm at. And when I started making regular money with my business, it'd been time to legitimize, but now I'm all the way legitimate. So I'm proud of that. That was a good takeaway from this year. Number 3. Man, I would say the lesson of, I don't know how to make it philosophical or business, because I definitely got more than 3. If you only learned 3 things this year, you didn't learn much. So man, 3 is easy, but I want to keep it 3 because I want to keep it simple. And I'm gonna just keep it philosophical and simple, and it's just living in the moment. There's so much going on, so much heartache and pain, so many people losing their lives. There's so many people that I can't even take with me into 2024. People that are like literally lost their lives this year, and people close to me, and it hurts that I will never see them again, that I'll never be able to experience their presence again, and laugh and joke and all that extra stuff. And that fact, when it starts being people close to you, like some of us are fortunate enough to not have anybody pass as close to us yet. And that's a good thing. Some of us are 50, 60, 70 years old with our mothers and fathers, and I applaud all of you, and I wish all of them an even longer life, because I don't wish pain on anybody. I don't wish that type of pain on anybody, and like for me, having lost so many people close to me recently and this year, so super recently, it just always puts things in perspective to me. It always makes me want to appreciate more, and sometimes it puts me into a panic of trying to make the most out of life. But I always say nothing will age you faster than trying to live more than one day at a time. Meaning nothing will age you faster than stressing out, worried about any other moment other than right now. Worry about right now. What do you have right now? If you find yourself stressing and complaining and murmuring under your breath about what's all wrong, flip the script and start thinking about what's right. At that very moment, start thinking about what's right. What do you have access to? What can you make happen? Because whether you're right or wrong about what's bad in your life, that's what's going to get you out of it. That's what's going to get you to that next level. That's what's going to get you through whatever challenge that you're worried about or complaining about or living in at the moment. Start appreciating and thinking about where you're at, what you have, and what you can do. People that can't won't. I know a lot of folks with a lot of cane in them. Ask them, why does this place look so fucking filthy? Or we can't throw nothing away. We can't get rid of that. We can't, I can't, she can't, we can't. And then you won't. And if you look at people that can't, there's a lot of shit they don't. There's a lot of shit they don't have, a lot of shit they can't do, a lot of shit man, it's unfortunate, but a lot of negatives come with can't. It starts with can't. So if can't is so much in your vocabulary, a lot of won't is going to be so much in your life. A lot of don't is going to be so much in your life. A lot of negativity is going to be so much in your life. Because you can't everything. But that's neither here nor there. The point is make the most out of your life and enjoy the moment and what you have at every single moment. Because when you start saying what you have, when you start appreciating what you got, you start seeing how to use it. You start seeing it as leverage, as a tool, as a club in my bag of golf clubs that I can use to get where I need to be. And I want that for all of you. I want you all to get where you need to be, because I think if we create more bosses in life, we create a better life for everybody. If I help a boss be a boss, now that boss can hire my nephew, my niece, can benefit the community, can donate to the schools that I send my kids to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a cycle. Good creates more good, creates more good, creates more good. But it starts with appreciation, man. You have to appreciate what you have. You have to appreciate where you are. You have to appreciate what you got. You have to appreciate what you do. You have to appreciate all the things you don't have. If you're not wanted by the law, if you don't have warrants out for your arrest, if you're not in an abusive relationship, if you're not at a job you hate, man, appreciate the stuff you don't have too. A lot of people just miserable about what they don't have. Don't have money. I don't have a car. I don't have a happy relationship. I don't have this. Man, let's start talking about some bullshit you don't have, man. You don't have cancer. You don't have a peg leg. You don't have a glass eye. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit to appreciate if you just think about looking. You ain't even got to look. You can just open your eyes and appreciate that you can open your eyes. And seeing this level of appreciation, experiencing and practicing this level of appreciation makes things better. I'm not lying. That shit could be like a drug, man. You'll start getting high off appreciating shit. Start appreciating technology and the car and the machineries that we use, and elevators and steps and stairs and handrails and doors and windows. Man, I can go on and on with this shit. So when I get down, when I get upset, when I can't focus, man, I'll just start appreciating. Because I can start from anywhere. That's the cool thing about appreciation. You can just, man, stop fucking around, stop thinking about anything else, and just start anywhere with appreciating. You can start with what you can see, what you got, what you can feel, what you're wearing. You can, man, and how you think. You can appreciate the way you think. You don't even have to leave your body with appreciation. You can list a million things just sitting there with your eyes closed. That's how powerful appreciation is, and that's how much access we have to it. If you're taking a long time figuring out what to appreciate, you're not looking correctly. You're doing something wrong. But anyway, man, those are my three takeaways, my three biggest takeaways from 2023. ChatGPT, legitimizing my business, and living in the moment by appreciating what I have at all times. What did you learn in 2023? What are your top three takeaways, man? Chime in. Let us know. Hit me up, man. Jason Hardin at lifeofaboss.net. Hardway Hardin on Instagram and Twitter. Hardway Hardin on Facebook. Hit me up. Check me out, man. Connect with me, man. Send me a message, man. Big shout out to Princess Poku Ansa with all of the feedback she gives me from the listeners that we have around the world, man. I love each and every one of you, man. Oh my, man. I can't tell you how humbled and overjoyed I am when I get some of these messages. When I get all of them and any of them, but some of them are just like wow, they're really listening to me from the UK. They're really listening to me from Australia. They're really like, wow, and they're hearing what I'm saying. They didn't just hear my voice, and I mean, they're remembering words and phrases and catchphrases and jokes and details about my life that I've shared, and it's just so incredible that anything I say can impact anything anyone does in a positive way, and I love it so, and that's why I keep doing this, because I'm not doing this for the people that don't like me. Fuck all y'all. I'm doing this for those that can get anything out of this. All right? Anyway, man, I love all of y'all, man. Keep listening. Keep tuning in, man. Like, share, subscribe, drop comments, leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, and, man, just let me know what you think. Let me know what you offer. Let me know what you want to know. Let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know where you're at in your business, in your life, and what challenges you have so we can help overcome them together, all right? I love y'all, and remember that success is indeed a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. you may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardway Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.